I finally get it. Our universe. And universe is a very big word because it really should just be solar system. I give credit to this man. In this picture. In that picture, you see Earth is in the center. 1, the moon. 2, Mercury. 3, Venus. 4, Sun. 5, Mars. 6, Jupiter. 7, Saturn. 8, the firmament. 9, Nonu Caelum. 10, I cannot read that. Thank you, sir. The title of the video is Science of Soul, Ectoplasma, the Forbidden Science of Birth and Death, Prana, Pneuma, and Soul. The image that you just saw represents our reality. Our reality as our ancestors saw it before the lies and manipulation really started. The picture you just saw shows the Earth as the center and everything else around Earth. It's been right in front of our eyes. Our solar system is identical to an atom at a much more macro level. You have the Earth in the center, which is the nucleus. That is where physical matter forms, physical reality. This is where we're at. And then beyond that, you have the moon. Keep in mind, Earth, even though in the image I just showed you, has no number, and the moon starts at number 1, we have to remember Earth is third dimension. We do not see what's 2 and 1 in there. So when we look at Luna, number 1, it's actually number 4. This is telling us exactly how our solar system works. If Luna is 4, the moon represents the 4th dimension. Now keep in mind how an atom works. It has electrons around it. Our universe, our solar system, our atom, we call reality, has 12, well, if Luna is the first one on the exterior, so in the interior there's protons. Also, there's different terminology. I see, so it is 10 heavens. So Luna represents the 4th, 10 upper heavens, and 2 inner heavens. Interesting. I'm not sure about that. Inconclusive. Let's stick to the conclusive. Luna is the 4th dimension. The electron of the 4th dimension. Mercury is the electron of the 5th dimension. And each one is on top of the other, okay? Which means, just like electrons in an atom, they have different vibrational frequencies. Six is Venus. 7 is the Sun. 8 is Mars. 9 is Jupiter. And 10 is Saturn. You see, this is why Saturn is the father, Enki. With him starts physical reality. With him, with me. And then beyond that, we have the firmament, what we see as the night sky, the stars in the sky. This is our reality. And we have two inner worlds. I suppose that's what Shambhala and Agartha are, huh? Interesting. Do you understand what I just told you? We are part of an atom reality. One atom. We are in the nucleus of that atom. I suppose every single one of us is a proton. Or are we an atom at a lower scale? Inconclusive. And we actually have the power to be all dimensions right now. Forget fifth dimensional. So, if fifth dimension is Mercury, and Mercury represents Thoth, or the emerald tablets of Thoth, and the one saying that has always stuck with me: everything starts with a thought, then it takes flight, then it becomes reality. I have been living mentally in that mindset for my entire life, really. But then after that, it's Venus. Venus is beauty. I see beauty in everything and everyone. I definitely see it in myself, but I have not felt the need to share it with the world. Maybe I should. Maybe we need to integrate all these dimensions into one to become fully functioning humans. So, I need to research more about Venus, which is the equivalent of Aphrodite, and I'm thinking Ishtar, but I'm not 100% sure. And then after that, so Moon 4, Mercury 5, Venus 6, Venus 6, oh, 6, 6, 6, 6, Venus 6. The mark of the beast is the mark of Venus. Oh, what? The mark of the beast is the mark of Venus. Sophia. Aphrodite, Sophia. The mark of the beast. Is it the mark of the beast? When I made this channel, I did not have 666 in my name. I was just Solo Capitan. It was a name that worked at the time because there was no other name like it. That 666 YouTube added many years, well, along the road. I noticed it years later. I'm like, why does it say 666 next to my name? Venus 6. Alright. 7 is the sun. So the sun is the 7th dimension. Ra. Marduk. Marduk is 7. Is this like a ranking system for their influence on this earth? What the heck? Is this like that movie Jupiter Ascending, where you have one royal family that controls the whole universe, and each one of the children has control over a specific section, and they rule it how they see fit, and they're always arguing amongst each other? Is this literally how our universe works? Just like the movie, the politics in the movie Jupiter Ascending? What the heck? This resonates as truth. It's not inconclusive, it's truth. I feel it. Truth. After the sun is Mars. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Eighth in line is Mars. So this whole time, I've been associating Marduk with the sun. Based on this, there are two separate things. But I don't know. Something tells me if Marduk is 8 and the sun is 7. Oh snap. I see what happened. I figured it out. The 8th dimension cut us off from the rest of the universe. We are not connected to Jupiter. We are not connected to Saturn. If we were connected to them, they would be very visible in the night sky. Not as tiny lights, but as very large objects. Similar to the sun, but much more vast in nature, and they will look like planets to the naked eye. So what that means is, okay, so Jupiter is the 9th dimension and Saturn is the 10th dimension. That means we do not have access at this time to those two dimensions or the ones above, or ones above. I finally understand what Neptune and Uranus is. It is not planets. It is not what science says they are. Oh, and it even says there 11 Neptune and 12 I suspect would be Decimo. That's gotta be Uranus. Pontus. So those two, what we see in the sky, are actually gateways to outside our solar system to connect with the true universe. We are practically held captive here as soul beings, and this man is doing a fascinating case of explaining that soul beings is actually plasma, that practically everything is plasma. Ectoplasm? I'm gonna post the link in the comments because y'all gotta see this. This is just blowing my mind. This guy's good. But I understand now. We here, inhabitants of Earth, should have access to all 12. No. Yes. All 12 dimensions at the same time. We who are born and have access to a limited few number of dimensions chose to be limited to those few number of dimensions. Others wanted more. See, it's all about everyone's purpose in life and the original intent of the Garden of Life, where every soul from all over our solar system, or let's call it universe, came, incarnated in physical form, and experienced life interacting with beings that are from other parts of the solar system or universe, which normally they will not be able to interact with. And somewhere along the road, this got corrupted by the influence of Marduk, which apparently is the 8th dimension. So we were cut off from the energy of the 9th, the 10th, the 11th, and the 12th off the bat. We got cut off from the rest of the universe. And then Mars took control of the sun. I see what happened. So like a cancer, he came into every single lower dimension. He took over the sun, so he became the master voice. What used to be the master voice before. So it starts with Uranus and Neptune, which are the links to the outside our solar system. But physical reality really starts with Saturn or Enki. So we were cut off from Enki's will, if you will. Cut off from Jupiter's will, which I'm pretty sure is Enlil. Inconclusive. You need to research that. And straight in one fell swoop, Mars, Marduk. Oh, and that's what the Sumerian clay tablets even say when he slayed Tiamat. He slayed Tiamat. Oh my goodness. So Tiamat is Earth, but Earth as it used to be connected to all the dimensions, which is why it appeared larger, because we were all 12D or 12 strands of DNA. Marduk slayed Tiamat. So he cut off 10 strands of DNA. We are left to 2 strands. We are left to the strand of Earth, obviously, to have physical form. And the other strand is Luna, Mercury, Venus, Sol, Mars. I see. So each one of their dimensions or electrons represent an area of influence, and each influence has a different personality. So 8, Mars, his will is god of war and sex. And if you look at our world, that's what it is. War and sex. So we have the earth strand still to retain physical form, and the 8th dimension strand